this is the home hive trap, swarm trap. The easiest way to bait, which you have to rebait them about once a week, is I'm going to take a straw, and I've already soaked the one in that's already in here. I'm going to soak this end with lemongrass essential oil, and then let me show you what we'll do. So let's see here. Alright, good and soaked. We're going to come up here and we're going to refresh. Whoops, get my camera up here. Refresh the scent at the entrance. And we're going to drop this down in here. This helps keep it moistened longer. Then we're just going to boop, down in. And the hive has been, or the trap has been rebaited, freshened up its bait to catch swarms. Simple as that. Alright, March 14th. We've already prepped with the lemongrass in it. It's very easy to rebait. I'm just going to stick it up in here. Whoops, don't come out. And boop. The bottom may get a few straws down in it, but doing the straw around it will keep that lemongrass oil more moist for longer. So we're just going to rebait once a week and see what we can hopefully catch. Busy time in the yard today. They are at it. Let's see if I can extend this out. Coming and going and pew into the great beyond. Same with honeyflower. Look at all them. If you look and watch carefully, you'll see a chunkier batter bee come out every now and then. Those are drones that are starting to be actively coming out and flying, so close to being ready for breeding queens. And then beautiful day out, since we're still struggling from that freeze that took out all our blooms, or a lot of blooms anyhow. I still have been putting out sugar. I'm gonna tell y'all, I filled this thing up totally full, and I don't know how well you guys can see the line, how much they've already down. And then one last thing today, our little walk through the yard. By the way, this is March 21st or 22nd. Let me see here. And then here is why I come outside. Let's see here. March 21st. So it is time to rebait. So I've got the Q-tip with the lemongrass oil, and I am going to squeeze one of these ends up just a little bit so I can put a little bit here for extra attractant. And then we're just gonna put it down in that straw. That's gonna help keep it a little moister longer. I'm gonna wiggle it in here until it can fall down in there. There'll be a few straws down in the bottom, but that will be easy cleanup as we wait and hope to catch a trap, or hope to catch a trap, wow, hope to catch a swarm. Hopefully though, those two won't swarm. Just an update, I will be going in, gosh, I wish you guys could see all these bees flying around. I will be going in to these hives to check on the swarm cells, the queen cups that they both had back on their last inspection. So we'll see if they have put any eggs and are feeding any eggs to grow queens. If they are, that will be the sign to split them and put them in boxes right there. So we shall see what happens. Hello, hello. It is March. See, I know it's Monday. I don't know what day. I think it's March 28th. Somewhere around there. It's colder than it should be. I've seen some of honey hive and honey flower hive flying. I've seen a little bit of activity out of these 6 boxes, but it's cold. They don't have a lot of foragers yet because they're all mainly nurse bees. My nose is even running because it's so chilly out here. Right now it's in the 40s. It's supposed to get up to the mid 50s, which means bees will be flying. Some are flying now. There's an airplane flying. I refilled the feeder, and there are, see if I can get a good camera angle. I can't see where I'm at. There we go. There are gals feeding at it. But the main thing I come out here to do was to rebait the swarm trap. I doubt my hives will swarm. So I have put lemongrass on both ends of this Q-tip. I'm just gonna put a little bit here, get the scent there. But what I'm gonna do, let's see if I can prop you all up on my tree here. I'm going to, I put it in a cut straw. This will help keep that moist longer so the scent stays longer. And all I'm gonna do here, and I've showed it many times already, is I'm just gonna take it and boop down in there so that scent's there to draw them in if any swarms. I know there are hives at other people's houses in this area, so I don't know how they have done yet or how theirs are doing, obviously with preparation for swarming. So I could catch somebody else's swarm. I doubt these gals are gonna swarm. It's very unlikely since honey hive got made into, let's see here, 5 different hives now. So honey is now, we got honey hive, we've got this hive, this hive, this hive, and that hive. All came from her. And then honey flower, right there, honey flower made these 2 hives. So I've got to get myself set with their names. I have their names laid out because, as I've talked before, I don't know why I'm walking away because I want to say this real quick. These 2 boxes are going to get squished together when, like side by side, when they have gotten established, gotten requeened, and are ready to start honey production. And they're going to share a honey box. So you can actually do that. It's really cool. The workers will go up through a queen excluder and work on a deep box. And the same thing is going to be with these 2. While these 2 are obviously both 10 frame boxes, they will just be the standard like honey and honey flower. But I'm also going to do the same with these 2 and the cloud and the comb hive. And they are going to get a queen excluder on the top there, and then a deep that's going to be a honey super. And then closer, when honey season's over, it's actually going to be allowed to be filled up with food sources. And then right before the winter season, the queen excluder is going to be taken off, and it's going to go through winter 2 deep, and eventually they'll move up in with the food sources, and come spring there'll be 2 boxes. And then eventually what I'll do is, come splits and everything, the queen will get driven back down, the queen excluder, and it'll cycle again that the deep will be a honey deep through the honey season, and it'll rotate like that. So that's what we're gonna try. Hopefully everything works out. I'm praying that all 6 of these hives get requeened. This weather is throwing a ringer in things. But that's all we got. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out of any of Smoky Mountain Lash Bees videos, and share and tell people about this fun little journey that I'm sharing with y'all, because I'm sharing my learning experience and what happens with my apiary. I'm not really showing a how-to per se. I'm showing what I'm trying, because this is only my 2nd season, so I can't really tell you how to. I'm learning, so you're gonna learn with me. So that's all I got. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.